So I'm going to say this way. Seems to be the only way we can go, really. I doubt we'll be able to get into the principal's office or anything as such yet, but what's the harm in having a look? I mean, I don't know why this guy would have a key or anything, but, you know. No. Still nothing? Okay. Unless it's got something to do with what we read about placing those leaflets or something atop of each other. That's just about the girls' lavatory. That's all the same thing. Okay. Those green skulls are still there, are they not? Yep, that's that poor girl. Yuka's not taking good to it. Are you alright? This is terrible. Yuka, have you seen the ghosts of the children? Yeah, I have. I've been reading the school flyers and dying messages. Dying messages scattered throughout this school. And it seems the ghost of the man who killed these children is in here somewhere as well. Don't tell her that. He's apparently quite large and wields a hammer. You'd best be on your guard. The guy in the grey coat. I've had a great many of my friends, many people killed by that man and those wretched children. At any rate, it seems clear we should stick together, as there's simply no telling what may happen if we part ways. Come, we must find my sister and your brother before it's too late. This guy's intentions are good, I think. But I'm not sure. Big brother, I sure hope you're alright. Is this just still a jumbled load of bollocks? Yes. Yeah, we actually did read that. Okay. So avoid big guy with hammer, obviously. Is there really no way around all that? This is the room with the sculpture, is it not? Yes. And the sculpture's gone, okay. This is new. 3. Still makes no sense whatsoever. Am I going to have to decode this to be able to move on? That would suck. I feel like I'm going to have to decode those things. That's a bit of a pain in the bum. But when I get back to number 1, I'll have a go and see what we can come up with. You guys are probably all like sat there and bloody done it already. Screaming at the screen what it is. Music room, anything changed in here now? No, doesn't seem so. Donated April 1953, K to piano classroom. Is that it? Doesn't do. Okay, nothing different other than that. These still do nothing. Nope. That door's locked. And it'll just lead us into the hallway anyway, so that's nothing to worry about. What was up this way? I can't quite remember. Oh, that's right. Locked door. Locked door. Was this stairs? Oh no, just the other side. Well, you're not getting through this in our way, so... Oh, excellent. That's handy. Whoa. Yeah, I'm a little bit stuck. Try and find out number 1. Actually, let's have a quick look in here with him just to see if anything changes. Nope, same old thing. So if we go back to that number 1 leaflet, pamphlet, whatever it was, I think it was upstairs. try and decipher the coding. Was it this way? I think it was. Oh, it must have been, yeah, because upstairs is just the principal's room. Girls' lavatory. Was right. Was this number 1 or that was number 2 or something, wasn't it? This was number 1, I think. Oh no. Oh, duh. That must have been number 1 up there then. Number 1. Oh, okay. See, is it backwards? No, it can't, because that would make no sense. RD RKD. That would just, no, that would be nothing. I'm not too sure. I'm actually not... I ain't got a bloody clue. I can't see... Because we've been in the other building. Those green skulls won't move for whatever reason. And we can't walk over them because I presume that we'll just get killed. Or can we? I don't know whether to try or not. Warning. Your HP is getting low to recover. Returns... Yep. Okay. So that clearly does kill us. And that is now there. Why are you now here? Wasn't this inside the art room before? Yes, it was, Yuka. What's the matter? Nothing. Probably just my imagination. Okay. So what about if we go into the art room now that we've seen that? No, is that just going to say the same? 3. Yep. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, we've read that before, not changed. That's not changed. Can't do anything with that. It's got to be something to do with that bust thing, but I don't know what. Like, can we push it? No. Clicking on it just gives us a description, but nothing more. Downstairs we go. I'm just wondering if it's worth maybe going back to the other building again. I honestly don't even know why, but I can't actually think of anything else, to be honest. This should take us back to the main hall, I think, here. Because the only thing we did was lift up the cabinet, which just allows us access to the main entrance from that side of the hallway again. So I don't know. What was that one? 2. Actually, 1, 2. Where was 3? Where was 3? I've had an idea. I don't know if it's going to do anything. I'm just thinking to read them in order, 1, 2, and then 3 to see if that will... So 2's there. I know where 1 is. I can't think where 3 is. Boys lab. Where was number 3? Bugger. Damn. Well, it's definitely not upstairs. It's not that, because that's just a lavatory thing, I think. So, number 1 is here, which we will read. Then we will go and read number 2. I have no idea if this is going to do anything, but it's the only thing I can think of to try right now, to be honest. So we've read 1, this... No, not that one. this one is number 2. Okay. And now we need to find number 3. I can't think where it was for the life of me. That bust... Oh no, the bust hasn't gone. It's just on a different floor. Was that number 3? No, that's a load of numbers. And this takes us back upstairs. That's irritating. That's the bust. Damn. Where was 3? Where was 3? It's not that, because that's just that note. That's where number 1 is. I've just gone in a bloody big circle. Come on, think. It's not upstairs, that's where the principal's office is. Downstairs is just where that body is. It was definitely on the wall, wasn't it? It wasn't on the floor. That's just about the lavatory. Music room. Both the locked doors above us. Oh, 3 was in here, wasn't it, dopey sod? It was on the floor. No, not here, sorry. Where the bust is. So that is the floor above us? Or below us? Yeah, I remember where it is now. So we've got 1 by the dead body, 2 in the main hallway, and 3 is in this room over here. Although I wonder... 3 does nothing. That's a bitch. But I'm just wondering, is that because halfway through, you know, after I read number 2, I read the one on the wall with all the numbers on it, so did that interfere with the process? Do I have to do it again? I am going to try again, just to be safe. 1. Then we will go to 2, which is in the main hallway. I think this is the quickest way to get there. Downstairs. Don't read anything in between. So that was 1. This is 2. Hold on. Search desk in music room. Right side by right windows. Second desk from back. Oh, okay. That's awesome. Do I still need to read number 3? Right side from window. Second from back or some bullshit. Okay. Now we're making progress. So, right side from window. What window? There isn't a window. But it says second desk from back, so that would be... not this one, the one above it. Would it not? Or would that count as the first one? No? You know what, just check all the fucking desks, because... It said on the right-hand side. I'm on the right-hand side. Keep playing your music. Don't worry about what I'm doing. It would be that one I can't get to. Well, you're not getting... Oh, okay, I see. So now we can get to this desk. Ah, there we go. There are a few sentences scribbled on the surface of the desk. Kiori, be very careful around the green goo. Yeah, spattered all over the floor. It can kill you. No shit. I ran into a spiritualist here who left behind a pair of shoes blessed with holy water. If one person wears them and all in attendance join hands, then and only then is it safe to traverse across, the cursed green goo. Whenever I see the sorrowful bodies of those who died here, I feel as if I may go mad with worry. I beg of you, survive these ordeals. Live. A pair of shoes with a faint, nearly, imperceptible glow. Glow. God damn it, speak English, RJ. Catches your eye from under the desk. Take them. Absolutely. Acquired blessed shoes. Oh, we gone pissed something off. Let's move quickly, Yuka. Now, was the goo this way, or was it on the other floor? I think it was on the other floor, wasn't it? It was. What's the quickest way there? Stairs at the bottom. I'm kind of starting to memorize this building a little bit. Not perfectly yet. So we'll just put Yuka on our back or something, I suppose, and then cross over. Now, do I need to equip these shoes, or has it automatically done that for us? Oh, here we go. Excellent. And what's this? There's something sparkling on the floor. Pick it up. Okay. Acquired crystal of unsealing. Huh. What seems to be the problem, Yuka? I really have to go to the bathroom. Oh, don't tell me you've been holding it all this time, have you? My. Well, we'd best find you a place to relieve yourself then. Though I seem to recall our options being rather limited. What's this door here? Okay, permanent records. Fixed to the wall, of course it is. So now we've got crystals of unsealing. I wonder if we can use those crystal things on that red door with all the, all the enchantment things all over the front. This one. Like so. I mean, it's just puzzle pieces. It's common sense, guys. Come on. The protective charms attached to the door have completely vanished. It's now opening with no difficulty whatsoever. And saying that, I've played computer games since I was like fucking 7 years old or something, so I adapted to them. Seems unsable now. Unsable? Will you be alright by yourself? I'll be okay. Get to it then, I'll be waiting right here for you. Thanks. You haven't even checked to see if the toilets are there, I mean... Or if it's safe. Who's this? Who's that? Kazami? Kazami? Is it really you? Another new guy? Kurosaki, you're alive. You too, man. You're a sight for sore eyes. Don't say anything about eyes. Finally, someone else who isn't dead. God-forsaken place that this is. Were you just holding his hand? I was at my wit's end just now, let me tell you. Outside of this school, there's nothing but trees as far as the eye can see. I thought about braving the wilderness, but it seems like one of those forests of the lost you see in video games. Once you enter, you can never leave. School ain't so much better, man. So, what the hell is this place, anyway? Damn it all. There are actual honest-to-goodness ghosts in here, you know? I think we may be stuck here for good. There's no way out for any of us. Did you see? Mitsuki in the next room. She's dead. Yeah, I saw. I just don't know how to handle this. I feel like there's a certain number of dead bodies a person's expected to see within his lifetime. And I swear, in the last hour alone, I think I've far surpassed my quota. Just yesterday, Mitsuki dumped her boyfriend after finding out he was cheating on her with 3 other women. She's been really down about it all morning. So I sent her stupid text messages during class to cheer her up. She seemed mad about it during study hall. But then she sent me a thank you message on the very next period. I think I was actually able to lift her spirits a little. Now, though, she's gone, killed by actual spirits. I guess it was those children. What? Huh? Dude, what the fuck? Kazami, what are you doing? Have you just... What? Have you just stabbed him? Why? What? Man, what is your game? Little bit confused and lost for words. Oh, shit! Dude, why? Oh. He ain't getting up. Within these walls, it doesn't matter if you're killed by them or killed by me. Oh man, either way, you're dead. You sadistic fuck. Where? Ah, Satoshi. Good question, where? What happened? Where am I? Was I knocked out? Yuka, are you there? Okay, I have control of him now. Inventory of incoming students. Ojima Elementary, Yanamoto Elementary, Caring Village, Montessori. 21 boys, 10 girls, 13 boys. Usha West Elementary, Amore Gardens Academy, 18 girls, 6 girls. Heavenly Host Elementary School closure date. Yeah. Have we read this? Oh, no, it's okay. It's, yeah, okay. Crammed. So that's all just nothing. Principal questions on ability. A cursed school. The many grisly happenings at Heavenly Host. School nurse reported missing. Oh, right. There's a plaque inside the case. Can we do anything with those? Covered in bloody handprints as if someone were frantically caressing it. Ooh. Good on them. Not my sort of thing, but... Okay. Victims memoirs 5 of 5. Shit. I can't remember what it said about reading and it said not to, didn't it? Fuck it. We've done the rest. Looks like I'll be dying soon, so I'm going to try to keep my fingers steady just this one last time. The bleeding never stopped and I'm getting colder and colder. I can barely see. In the end, we never did find one another here, and unless you magically pop out of the shadows real soon, we never will. Mitsuharu. I've always idolized you. You constantly surpassed me in every way, always one step ahead no matter what we were doing. I kept telling myself that at some point I'd turn a corner and you'd be there. But I knew better. My brain knew better. My brain rejected that notion from the beginning. If I should dream in death, though, then I know I'm going to see you when I turn the next corner, like I've been praying for all this time. We can beat up on each other like we used to, and I'll never have to be alone again. My head. Maybe I shouldn't have read it. A wave of nausea and unbearable despair suddenly washed over Satoshi's entire body. The next thing he knew, he was standing in the corner of an extremely narrow red room. His movements weren't his own. It was as if his mind were disconnected from his body, with no perception of service or gravity or motion. After a sudden dip jarred his senses, he realized he was moving purely on nerve impulses with no directional control. Perhaps he had been taken in by the curse, by the wave of negativity that permitted his space, far beyond the spectrum of human understanding. His shell of a body might as well have been a twig skipping across the ground in a windstorm. I think we made a bad decision. Without warning, his very sense of self had been completely destroyed, leaving him in a virtually lobotomized state. That's kind of crazy. It seems the remnants of a man's tormented soul are indeed a thing best left untouched. For this dying message and the curse it carried certainly had no trouble at all dismantling the essence of what was once a boy named Satoshi. Yeah, we gone fucked him up, haven't we, really? That bad ending? That's... yeah. Yeah. Buggery. At least we know now not to read those messages if we're given the... if we're put back to the point where he's still alive. We just won't read it. But we know what it says now as well. Which is both, I suppose, good and bad. Save system data complete. Or system data save complete. Excellent, fantastic. I'm feeling that we're nearer to chapter, 4, I think, next? Or is it 5? Either way, we're probably about halfway through the game, maybe just past halfway. I think there's 6 chapters. Yeah, there's 5 chapters, sorry. So yeah, we're over halfway through them, and we must be nearing chapter 4. I'm really, really enjoying it so far. I hope you guys are too. Yeah, I can't wait to dive into this again. I want to know what happens to everybody and, who's still alive and who isn't, basically, and who gets through. So, yeah, as always, guys, thank you for sticking around. Do give this a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it. And as always, take care of yourselves, and I will see you in the next video of Corpse Party.